Welcome back everyone to the Collector Channel. Today I'll be showing you some early Babe Ruth cards. We have his 1916 M101-4 Sporting News Babe Ruth rookie card on the left. In the center we have a 1915 Boston Red Sox team postcard. And that has Babe Ruth right in the middle there. And next to that we have the Collins-McCarthy 1917. It says 1916 but actually a 1917 card. Really awesome card. All three of these are great because they're early. Number one, they're Babe Ruth cards, and also they're early Babe Ruth cards where he's in a Boston Red Sox uniform. And not only is he in a Boston Red Sox uniform, he was actually playing for the Red Sox during this time, because a lot of cards while he was on the Yankees still had him in a Red Sox uniform. Let's start out by checking out his rookie card. This is his 1916 M101-4 Sporting News rookie card. This is a PSA 3 MK. It's a really well-centered card. Really nice eye appeal. It does have a little bit of writing right there and up there. Sometimes writing can be pretty annoying on a card, but actually at this one it kind of adds to the story of the card. So the original owner of this went to the ball games and would write, if someone had a home run or a hit, he'd actually write the stats on the card. So he kept track of the game by writing it on the card, which is actually pretty cool. And the back is really nice too. A lot of people collect type, there's type collectors out there that collect for the back of the card. There's blank backs. There's this Sporting News back, which is one of my favorites. There's also Boston Store, Herpelsheimer's, a bunch more backs to this rookie card. The back on this one is really clean, which is important. So this is from St. Louis, Missouri, 1916. That's just a really cool back to that, and very clean. So I'll set that aside. And let's check out this postcard last. So this is the Collins-McCarthy card. I think originally this was thought to have came out in 1916, so that's why they put that on the label. I guess it could have been an error also. It is a 1917 card from which I currently have heard. This is also a MK on it, so it has that qualifier. Just very little writing down there. It's very subtle. You can't hardly notice it unless you look very closely. The image is very clear, which is important, probably the most important to me, having that clear image, which is a very clear image. He's pitching, I think. Babe Ruth cards where he's throwing or pitching are really cool, because he was not only a great hitter, he was an awesome pitcher as well. And he's in that Red Sox uniform there. I think that's really cool that it says Boston Red Sox on there, because we're so used to his, saying Yankees on his cards, but this is Boston Red Sox. The back is very clean on this card. Just a little bit of toning, maybe a tiny bit of staining or whatever that may be, but the Collins-McCarthy logo is intact, all the writing, which is really cool. I don't see any paper loss that I can see. So overall, it's just a really nice card. One of my favorites. I love that pose. They also use this pose on several other cards. The 1917 Boston Store, they use it on the E121 American Caramels, some of the W strip cards also in 1921 and 1922, and they also use it in a 1922 American Caramel cards. So that image has been used a bunch and it never gets old. It's one of my favorite images, so super cool image. Now let's go to this postcard right here. So here is a look at the 1915 Boston Red Sox team photo. So 1915 they won the World Series, and this is believed to have come out just before the World Series. This is when they were the American League champions. And what I've heard is this was probably handed out to fans during some game of the World Series, or right before it possibly. Like I mentioned before, there's Babe Ruth right in the center. So there's Ruth right in the center. Shows a P below his name below Ruth, P for pitcher. So these were the days he was a pitcher. Would have been rookie season. So this, my opinion, totally a rookie card, even though the rest of the team is on there. Still a rookie card and a very rare card. I think population total graded by PSA and SGC is still well under 20 total for both companies. So that would actually make it rarer than his 1916 rookie card. Although there's some back variations for the 1916 Ruth rookie that are extremely rare. Another one, Famous in Bar, that's another back variation too that I forgot to mention. And there's a bunch more. And there's also other great players on here. It's not just Ruth. There's some other really good players on there. You have Speaker, very good player. And there's Collins. You have Mays. Just a bunch of awesome players. It was a great team, obviously. They did very well with Ruth and the others on there. So here's the back. This is the postcard back. Unused. So no writing on there. Hasn't been sent to anyone, which I like. Even if it did have writing, I mean, still awesome piece of history. No stamp there. It says, that's where you place the stamp here. So very, very clean back to it. This card is very clean. Not many, maybe a few that have graded higher, but this is one of the higher graded examples. I don't think they get above a 5.5, I think it is. So there's no like 7s, 8s, or 9s as of now. I think, the mid-grade is as best as it gets for the moment. Here's a look at these three cards again. Never gets old looking at these. I could look at these like pretty much all day and it does not get old. Just the history, the rarity of these is truly amazing. So for everyone watching this video, do you consider this to be his actual rookie here, the postcard? It is 1915. It does predate the Sporting News card, but it is with the team. So what are your thoughts? Do you feel that just because Ruth is with the other teammates, it doesn't really qualify for his rookie, or do you think that should be considered his rookie or the rookie card of Babe Ruth? Let me know in the comment section below. And thanks for watching, everyone, and hope to see you back.